viewers. Welcome to yet another episode of Youths of West Africa. I'm your host Chidima and I'm in Togo, La Suisse de l'Afrique. I hope I said that well. Okay. We have today an amazing entrepreneur and journalist in the house. Hello, please introduce yourself.
Hi, thank you. You welcome to Togo.
Thank you.
In Togo we say wisdom. That is to say welcome.
Okay.
I'm Combey Jolly, but I'm more known to be Sylvio Combey. I'm
Okay.
a journalist with 10 years experience.
Oh,
Yeah, now I'm running online media house that's called Africa Rendezvous.
okay.
Yeah.
Wow.
Mm.
Nice. Okay,
Yeah.
so when exactly did you start African Rendezvous and what do you guys do? What do you do?
Africa Rendezvous is basically an online website, online media, and we broadcast media. We broadcast information by Africans, from Africa, from African perspective, because we believe that we have to tell our stories. Nobody can tell our stories better than we do.
True.
So that's the reason why we came up with that website to broadcast stories by Africans from Africa by African perspectives. Up to now, we are now covering seven West African countries, and we intend to expand our coverage to to the whole Africa by 2020.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a great vision. How is it going for you? Are residents of West Africa receptive? Are they really into the online media thing?
Talking about internet online is quite difficult because we have some problems talking about the coverage of internet, the access to it is quite difficult, and even get money for people expensive for people. Yeah. So some people, they just have to get connected via their mobile phone, and sometimes they are not connected for the full day. They are just connected for some minutes and then quit. It's quite difficult, but then we are now on sensitization, telling them to move to that, because even if you look at the Western world, you look at America, you look at Europe, people are closing up. Talking about traditional media, people are closing up, going online. So why do we in Africa want to shut up media online and go for traditional? So we are now sensitizing people, so they can sensitize, they can invest in that business for us to move forward.
Very true.
Yes.
Sorry, what kind of stories do you cover? And in your opinion, how do you think you're making an impact to the West African continent?
Good. What do? We work on gender. We
Okay.
work with women who can be seen like a role model, because women are were used to be seen like people who have to stay at the kitchen, who have to do house keeping, all those tasks. But we now have some women who are doing the great job. So we put light on them, showing them as like a role model for people like our sisters to follow. We have our brothers and sisters who are living abroad, who are living in Europe and US, who can also be seen like a role model, who are the diaspora doing the great job. We do stories on them so that people can see them and follow their footsteps. Africa has been seen, is even seen like a continent of disease, continent of poverty, continent of war. But in Africa, we have a lot of young men, young people who are doing great job on the field, who are entrepreneurs, who are coming up with great ideas.
Exactly.
So we put light on them.
Yes, exactly. Like if you notice, most Western movies, when they want to show poverty and all of that, they come to Africa. When they want to fight wars, they come to Africa. So basically, you're trying to change the perspective and show people the positive side of Africa.
We are breaking down all the stereotypes. Africa is not just about poverty. Africa is not just about about war and all those bad things. We have good things happening in Africa. So we are putting light on them. We are showing to people that we have good things happening in Africa. It's not just about people dying, trying all those stuff. We have good stories in Africa. Nobody will tell it. We have to tell it. That's what we are doing so far.
Very true. We have to tell our stories by ourselves.
Sure.
Thank you very much for that. So far in setting up your online media, what has been the challenges you faced? What challenges have you faced here?
Thanks. We started for about 3 years now, and it's not that easy, because coming up in Togo with in this kind of environment, even practicing journalism in Togo is not that easy, and then going online and being private. telling stories that is not all that are not always on the all the time, on the good side of the government.
Yes.
It's quite difficult. And with what I've said just earlier on, in internet, having access to internet, that's quite it's not easy for people. It's quite expensive. Those are some of the challenges that we're facing. But we have now come out with some tools and even strategies that can also help us overcome all those challenges. People used to use some media outlets or even social media. Like now, people are willing, even masterizing WhatsApp. So what we do is when we broadcast our stories on website, we used to share it via WhatsApp for people to see it. People, our fellows, young men, sisters and brothers are most of the time on WhatsApp. So we share our stories on WhatsApp for them to be aware of it, and if they are interested, they just quickly click on the link and then go to the story that we broadcasted for them to read it. And it's not taken, because we've noticed that we were the first people, we were the first media house to start like this. And after 1 year, 2 years, we've noticed that all of them are now following us.
Yes.
And even recently, we've launched our mobile application, for people to, even wherever you are, you can have any kind of media or any kind of story that will broadcast directly to your mobile device.
That's a great initiative. Do you have an idea of roughly how many people you get to, how many viewers, and all of that?
A day we've come to notice that a day we have about 500 Togolese reading it, but in the whole world we have about 4,000, 5,000. Every day, a day.
Oh.
No, it's small, but then we are working to make it large, because we are not yet known in all Africa.
Yes.
Yeah, we're now covering about 7 African countries. And talking about media, we are not just the only media in Africa. We are not the only online media in Africa, even in West Africa. So we are working hard for us to move forward, because we want to have at least 10,000 readers a day.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's a great vision. I'm sure you will achieve it really soon.
By the grace of
Yeah.
God.
So aside Africa Rendezvous, do you do any other thing?
Sure. Since 2007, I'm a blogger. I own my own blog, but because of Africa Rendezvous, that's a lot of jobs to do. I don't have any more chance or any more room to work on my blog. But then I'm also the media officer of an organization that's working on road construction, all those stuff. They've hired my expertise to help them broadcast or even popularize the ideas or what they are doing.
So aside your company, you're into media consulting.
That is it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you very much. I'm definitely learning so much from you. Okay, so what do you need to take Africa Rendezvous to the next level?
We are in Africa, one continent, but we've come to notice that people in Morocco, Libya, Egypt, and Tunisia, and we talk about proximity yet, but people from those countries do not take information from sub-Saharan Africa. So we want to build that linkage, that bridge. So we are not moving to those 4 countries, and then we are now also thinking of going for our TV. We have Africa Rendezvous TV. We have our YouTube channel, but we want to broadcast news like TV channels.
So setting up a TV channel.
Yeah, setting up a TV channel, but not like TV station that we have in Africa. We want to improve and do something else. And besides, I'm now the managing director of Africa Rendezvous, but we have. In the coming years, in the coming month, I'll become like a serial entrepreneur, because I have a lot of ideas that we want to develop. We are now moving to have a radio station that will be an online radio station, not like online radio station that people used to know. We are not coming up with a brilliant idea. I say brilliant idea. I will just invite you in the next month in Togo, so that we can be witness what I mean by brilliant idea.
I'll definitely honor the invite. It will be my pleasure. Okay.
So those are some of the ideas and some of the point that we are moving forward to develop in the benefit of Africa Rendezvous. Yeah.
Wow. You have really tall dreams. I definitely hope they all work out for you. Yeah.
Sure. So you also have some of the dreams.
Well, we all do.
Good.
That's what makes us human.
Yeah.
Is your business profitable? Is Africa Rendezvous profitable?
That's a good question. Now profitable, I'll say no. No, but yes, because we believe that it will to become profitable. Because for the 3 years that we've been working now, we invest by ourselves. But according to our business plan, by next year we will not be we are not going to invest again in the business, because the business we generate money for the workers.
Sustainable.
Sure, it becomes sustainable. And we are working toward that vision, because we've started with, even not now, we've started long time ago, talking with people that can be our partners, not only in Togo but beyond Togo, in Africa and the Africa diaspora, because we have noticed, during our travels across Africa and across the world, we've noticed that people want to invest in Africa. They want to invest in media, but they don't know exactly what kind of business they will invest in.
Yes.
And this kind of lack of trust, all those stuff, we have to build that trust between those people who want to invest in Africa, and tell them that we have brilliant idea. They should come to us for us to move Africa forward.
And you're also showing them a different picture of Africa than what they are used to.
That is it.
Yeah, because they all think we're in a position to be pitied, but we are not. I mean, we are doing great stuff. Sure. You're doing great stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm certain you're inspiring so many youths, and then some people watching this too may be inspired. Personally, I love the fact that you're working, and then it may not be profitable now, but you're looking further ahead. You're not just thinking of now. You're thinking of building an empire, diversifying. Yeah. That's really great.
Yeah. One of the problems that we youth in Africa are facing is that, because when we start this kind of idea today, we want to make profit out of it today, now. It shouldn't be like that. We should, elaborate with our business plan, so that maybe in 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years, it can be more profitable for us. We don't have to look at the profit now.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's amazing. So what advice do you have to give to young people watching you right now?
What I would tell them, that opportunities all around. I feel pity, I feel sad when some of my friends, colleagues used to tell me that they want opportunity but they are not getting it. I feel pity, because there are opportunities all around. You just have to open your eyes. Things that are happening around us are opportunity for us. When we see obstacles, it shouldn't be obstacle for us, it should be opportunities for us to move forward. So that's one of the advice that I would give to them. And then we shouldn't be with friends who give us bad advice. Yes. If I'm working with you and I'm sharing my idea with you, and you tell me it won't work, tomorrow I won't be with you again. That is it. Yeah,
you want to be with optimistic people that can see the vision, not people that discourage you.
If you tell me, Sylvio, it won't work, tomorrow you won't see me again like a friend. So I'm working with people that have vision, who are optimistic yes. and want to move Africa forward. So we should move Africa forward.
I believe so. We should move Africa. You're doing your bit to move Africa forward. So for everyone watching this, I have a question for you. Are you doing your bit to move Africa forward? You've heard him. There are opportunities all around. When you see a problem, don't look at it as a problem. It's an opportunity for you to do great stuff. Don't be around people that tell you that you can't do it. Try and keep trying. No matter how often you fail, try again, and someday you'll get it right. There are opportunities all around. Tap into those opportunities. That was from Mr. Sylvio. Thank you for having us. Thank you for spending time with us. It's been amazing. Thank you. So that's it for Youth of West Africa. See you next time. Bye.